English Leap Podcast.
Learn easy English with Speak English Like a Pro. Hey, English learners.
Welcome back to the English Leap Podcast, your cozy place to learn easy English through real-life conversations.
I am Mia.
Yeah, and I am Jason. And today, I am a little bit nervous.
Oh, nervous already? We just started. What happened?
You happened. You gave me this idea.
Jason, imagine one full day without Wi-Fi.
Yes, today's beautiful nightmare.
Exactly. A whole day, 24 hours, no Wi-Fi. No streaming, no loading, no buffering.
So, when you hear that, what happens in your body? Do you feel calm or do you feel, no, please, anything but that?
Yeah, my laptop started to cry inside when I first heard it.
Because for many of us, Wi-Fi is not just internet anymore.
Yeah, it is our work, our entertainment, our connection, our school, our shopping, our everything.
And our escape.
Yeah, especially our escape.
So think about your normal day. How many times do you use Wi-Fi before lunch? Be honest.
10 times? 20? 100? Yeah, sometimes we tell ourselves, I will just check one thing. And somehow that one thing turns into 30 minutes or 2 hours.
And it's not just young people. This is happening in so many homes.
Right. Someone comes home, throws their bag on the table, sits on the sofa, and boom, opens their laptop or phone.
And the family is excited. They want to talk about their day, show their work, but that person is in Wi-Fi mode.
Or everyone is in Wi-Fi mode. 4 people in one room, 4 devices, 4 different worlds.
So maybe you see this in your house. Or maybe you are that person on the sofa.
And if yes, do not feel bad. You are human. We all do this. Me too.
But today, we want to ask a simple, fun, and also a little scary question. What if your Wi-Fi disappeared for one whole day?
So, would your day be boring? Would it be peaceful? Would you feel lost?
Or maybe more alive?
Or would you finally notice the world outside your screen?
Or would you panic and run to a coffee shop to steal their Wi-Fi?
So, in this episode, we want to walk through that kind of day, a no Wi-Fi day, morning, afternoon, evening.
All the weird moments, all the quiet moments, all the, oh no, I usually use Wi-Fi for this moments.
And we want you to imagine this day with us, not as a big rule or strict challenge, just as a soft picture in your mind.
We're not here to shout, Wi-Fi is bad. Wi-Fi helps us a lot.
Yeah, we love our Wi-Fi too. We just want to see what happens when it's gone, for one day.
And don't worry about the English. This is a B1 level episode, so if you are intermediate, it's perfect for you.
And if you are A2, you can still enjoy it. If some parts feel a bit fast, it's okay. You can listen again later.
Your brain will understand more each time, so you don't have to catch every single word.
Just stay with us. Feel the story. Feel the pictures in your mind.
And if you like learning this way, with real conversations and real feelings, please subscribe to the English Leap podcast and tap like on this episode.
It really helps more learners find us.
And in the comments, tell us, would you ever try a no Wi-Fi day?
Just yes or no is fine. Or you can write one sentence about how you think it would feel.
And be honest. If your answer is, no way, I need my Wi-Fi too much, you can write that too. We understand.
Okay, so now imagine this. You go to sleep and you decide, tomorrow, I will live one day without Wi-Fi.
You unplug the router, you turn off the mobile data, and you close your eyes.
And then the next morning comes. No Wi-Fi signal, no loading screen, no connection.
Just you, your thoughts, and your day waiting for you. What happens next?
All right, let's jump in.
Yeah, let's jump in with the morning, because that is where the panic starts for me.
Oh, really? What is your normal morning with Wi-Fi like?
Usually, my eyes open, and before I even get out of bed, I reach for my phone.
To check the time?
To everything. Messages, emails, news, weather, and I don't even say good morning to myself. I just start scrolling.
Yeah, same. I used to be a little obsessed with checking things in the morning.
Obsessed. Like your brain cannot stop thinking about something, right?
Yeah, exactly.
My first thought was not, how do I feel? It was, what did I miss while I was sleeping?
Who posted what? What news happened? Did someone message me?
Maybe you know this too. Before water, before breakfast, before anything, it's Wi-Fi time.
On a no Wi-Fi day, that moment is very funny and a little painful.
Yeah? What happened to you?
My eyes opened, my hand moved my phone, I unlocked it, and then nothing. No connection. Just that sad little Wi-Fi symbol with an X.
Your phone was like a brick.
Yes, my brain was like, excuse me? Where is our internet?
And you couldn't check anything, right?
Right. Usually I exaggerate and say I checked my phone 50 times before breakfast.
Exaggerate means you make something sound bigger than the truth just to show the feeling, right?
Yeah, it's not really 50 times, but it feels like that.
On this day, you had to actually wake up without the internet telling you what to think about first.
Whoa, it was strange. I felt like I was living in the early 2000s.
Maybe you also have a router in your house that blinks with pretty lights. On a no Wi-Fi day, those lights become your enemy.
So, after you survived the first minutes, what did your morning look like?
It was quiet. Normally, I check emails, news, weather, traffic, everything while still in bed.
Your hands were free, but your brain was not happy.
Yeah? What did your brain say?
It was like, come on, just turn it back on. Just check one thing, just for a second.
The classic, just one thing.
So, without Wi-Fi, the quiet felt intense for a few minutes.
Intense, like very strong and heavy, not soft or light, right?
Yeah, exactly. The silence was loud. I could hear everything. The birds, the cars, my neighbor's music, even my own breathing.
It was almost too much.
Yeah, I felt something similar. I went to make coffee with no Wi-Fi to distract me.
Normally, you probably scroll while the water's boiling.
Exactly. Let me guess. You usually know more about strangers online than about what's happening in your own kitchen.
That is true. On this day, I just stood there, watching, waiting, thinking.
And I realized I felt a bit vulnerable.
Vulnerable, like open and easy to hurt. Your feelings are close to the surface.
Yeah, I could actually feel my thoughts, my worries, my stress. No little screen to hide behind.
Maybe you feel this too, right now as you listen. When Wi-Fi isn't there, your mind suddenly has space.
And that space can feel a little scary and very honest at the same time.
Yeah, and for many of you listening, breakfast without Wi-Fi would be strange.
So, what about when you ate breakfast? That's a big part for many people.
Oh yes, eating breakfast with no Wi-Fi felt wrong at first.
Yeah, you felt like something was missing, right?
Exactly. Normally, I eat breakfast while watching YouTube or scrolling through social media.
You're eating eggs, but looking at someone else's breakfast in another country.
On a no Wi-Fi day, I had to actually taste my food, look at my food, think about my food.
Shocking, right? Actually being present with your breakfast?
In a way, yes. I realized I hadn't really tasted my coffee in months. I was always half there, half in my phone.
Yeah, maybe you do this too when you eat. You're physically there, but mentally somewhere online.
On a no Wi-Fi day, that changes. Suddenly, you're just there, with your food, with yourself.
And now let's talk about work or study time. That part surprised me.
Yeah? How was it different?
Normally, I work for 5 minutes, then my brain says, just check your email quickly, just see if someone replied. It will only take a second.
The famous just a second, we all know that second is a liar.
True, that second turns into 20 minutes and my focus is gone.
So on a no Wi-Fi day, that second was not possible.
Right. At first, my brain kept asking for it. Where's the internet? Let's check something. Come on.
But after a while,
My mind started to calm down. I could sit and do one thing for a longer time, without checking, without refreshing, without loading anything.
yeah, and maybe you'll feel this too. Without that small, constant connection to Wi-Fi, your attention can slowly come back to one thing at a time.
Yeah, hearing this, I realized my own Wi-Fi habit was really getting in my own way.
Getting your own way means you stop yourself with your own habits or thoughts, not other people.
Yes, I was blaming time and stress, but actually my own scrolling and clicking was blocking me.
And that's good news in a way, because if your own habit gets in your own way, you can also change it.
Exactly. You're not stuck forever.
That's true. I had a similar experience. I was working on a project that needed deep thinking.
Without Wi-Fi, you could actually think deeply.
Yes, Normally, every 5 minutes I would search something online, look up a word, check a fact, watch a quick tutorial.
Your brain was fragmented. Fragmented means broken into small pieces, not whole, right?
Exactly. On this day, my brain could be whole. One thought leading to another thought slowly, naturally.
That sounds almost peaceful.
It was. Strange, but peaceful.
How about home time? Because this is where many families feel the Wi-Fi problem.
Yeah, this part is close to my heart.
Normally, in many homes, someone comes back from work or from school, and the first thing they touch is not the door, not the family, not the food.
It is their device, their laptop, their tablet, their phone with Wi-Fi.
You see it everywhere. Dad on the sofa, streaming a show, mom at the table, scrolling news.
Kids on the floor, watching videos.
One living room, 4 different worlds.
Yeah, maybe you see this in your own house or at your friend's place. And when I saw this in my own life, on my no Wi-Fi day, something small but big happened.
I came home and my hand went to my laptop, but then I remembered. No Wi-Fi.
So what did you do?
I actually sat down and looked at my family. My sister was reading a book. My mom was cooking.
We started to talk. Simple things. How was your day? What did you read? Can I help with dinner?
That sounds really nice. And I realized there's a funny contradiction here.
Contradiction is when two things do not match, like together but lonely, right?
Yeah, that is it. Wi-Fi connects us to people far away, but sometimes it takes us away from the people who are right in front of us.
That sentence hurts a little because it is so true.
Yeah, it is true. And maybe you feel this too. You're in the same room with someone you love, but both of you are living in your own Wi-Fi world.
On a no Wi-Fi day, that picture can change. Suddenly, eyes meet eyes, not screens.
Yeah, and for me, it really changed later that evening. Something interesting happened to me.
Oh, what happened?
My brother asked me, "So, how's your day going without Wi-Fi?"
Man, what did you say? Did you play it cool? Play it cool, like act like it's no big deal, right?
Yeah, at first I wanted to play it safe and say, "Yeah, it's fine, just different."
Play it safe means you choose the easy, safe answer, not the deep, honest one, right?
Exactly. But this time, I stopped for a second.
And you said something more real.
Yeah, I said, "Honestly, it's hard. I keep wanting to check things. I feel a bit lost without it. But I also feel more here, more present."
That's already a big change. When you stop playing it safe with your answers, you start to connect more.
Yeah, and I felt that myself. Later that night, I had a longer talk with my mom.
Tell us.
We were sitting at the table, no laptops, no phones with Wi-Fi, just tea.
And I finally poured my heart out about how tired I felt from always being online.
Pour your heart out means you say all your real feelings and you do not hide, right?
Yes. I told her I felt pressure to reply to messages fast, to watch everything people recommend, to know every news story, to look like I have it all together online.
And how did she react?
She said, I feel like that too. We laughed. We almost cried. It was simple but deep.
See? Sometimes one honest talk with no Wi-Fi is more powerful than 100 online chats.
So after lunch, what did you do? Usually you would stream something, right?
Exactly. Normally, I would watch a show on Netflix or YouTube, something light, something easy.
But on this day?
I couldn't. No Wi-Fi means no streaming. I felt a bit panicked at first.
Panicked, like suddenly very worried and anxious, right?
Yeah. I thought, what will I do for 3 hours? Just sit here?
And then?
I looked around my room and I saw my bookshelf. I have books I bought months ago but never read.
Because you're always busy with Wi-Fi content.
Exactly. So I picked up a book, a real book. Paper, pages, no loading screen.
How did it feel?
Strange at first. My eyes weren't used to paper anymore. But then I started reading and something amazing happened.
What?
I got absorbed. Absorbed means very interested and focused on something, right?
Yes, you disappeared into the book.
I did. I read for 2 hours straight. 2 hours! When was the last time I did something for 2 hours without checking Wi-Fi?
Probably years ago.
Probably. And the best part? My mind felt clear after. Not tired, not foggy. Clear.
That's beautiful. I had something similar with music.
Oh, tell us.
I have a guitar I haven't touched in months, maybe a year.
Because you're always streaming music instead of making it.
Exactly. But on this day, I picked it up, started playing.
And?
My fingers hurt at first. I was so out of practice. But slowly, I remembered the chords, the songs, the feeling of creating something instead of just consuming.
Consuming means taking in, using, watching, right?
Yeah, we consume so much online videos, articles, posts, everything. But we rarely create.
On a no Wi-Fi day, you can shift from consuming to creating.
And that feels good. Really good.
So as the afternoon turned into evening, what changed for you?
I started to notice time differently.
Time differently? How?
Normally, time online moves fast but feels empty. You look up and 3 hours passed, but you can't remember what you did.
Yeah, you watched videos, scrolled posts, but it's all a blur.
On this day, time moved slowly but felt full. I could remember everything. The book I read, the guitar I played, the talk with my mom.
Each moment felt real.
Exactly. And I started to realize something. I was holding onto Wi-Fi like a safety blanket.
Hold on to something means you do not want to let it go, even when it is not always good for you, right?
Exactly. I used Wi-Fi when I was bored, sad, nervous, lonely, everything.
It was your escape from feelings.
And on this day, that escape was gone. At first, I felt exposed.
Exposed, like naked and unprotected, right?
Yeah, but then I noticed something else. Without Wi-Fi, I started to actually feel my feelings instead of running from them.
That's brave.
It didn't feel brave, it felt scary, but also real.
I think many of us use Wi-Fi this way, to escape, to numb, to distract.
And there's nothing wrong with distraction sometimes, but when it becomes our only tool, we lose touch with ourselves.
On a no Wi-Fi day, you come back to yourself.
Yeah, you wake up to how loud Wi-Fi was in your life.
Wake up to something means you finally see a truth that was there the whole time, right?
Yes, I woke up to the truth that my mind was always half inside the screen, even when I was with people, even when I was outside.
Part of you was always somewhere else.
Always. But on this day, I was here, fully here.
And what about dinner? Usually you watch something while you eat, right?
Always. A show, a video, something.
On this day?
I cooked dinner with no videos playing in the background, no music streaming, just the sounds of cooking.
How did that feel?
At first, lonely. The kitchen felt too quiet. But then I started to enjoy it.
Enjoy the quiet?
Enjoy the process. Chopping vegetables, smelling the spices, tasting the food as I cooked.
Being mindful.
Yeah, mindful means paying full attention to what you're doing right now, right?
Exactly. Not half here, half watching a screen, fully here.
And when I sat down to eat, I ate slowly. I tasted every bite. I wasn't rushing to get back to a show.
The food probably tasted better.
It did. I never realized how much I was missing by always eating with a screen.
Your senses woke up.
They did. I could smell, taste, see, feel everything more clearly.
That's what happens when Wi-Fi isn't stealing your attention.
As the evening went on, I sat outside for a bit.
Outside? Wow. Did you bring your phone?
I did, but it was useless without Wi-Fi. So I just put it in my pocket and looked around.
What did you see?
Stars. I saw stars. When was the last time I actually looked at the sky?
Probably months ago.
Yeah, I was always looking down at a screen. But tonight, I looked up.
And?
It was beautiful, simple, free. I felt small, but connected to something bigger.
That's deep.
Wi-Fi connects us to millions of people online, but sometimes it disconnects us from the universe right above us.
Wow, that's a good line.
It's true, though. We're so connected digitally, but so disconnected physically.
On a no Wi-Fi day, that flips.
Yeah, you disconnect from the digital and reconnect with the real.
So what about bedtime? That's usually a big Wi-Fi time for many people.
Oh yes, normally I scroll for at least an hour before sleep.
Social media, news, videos, everything.
And then I wonder why I can't fall asleep. My brain is buzzing, my eyes are tired, but my mind is wired.
Wired, like full of energy and unable to relax, right?
Exactly. On this night, I couldn't scroll. No Wi-Fi. So what did I do?
Tell us.
I read that book again, in bed with just a lamp.
Old school.
Very old school. And after 30 minutes, I felt naturally sleepy. Not that fake tired you get from screens, but real sleepiness.
Your body was ready for rest.
It was. I turned off the light, closed my eyes, and fell asleep in minutes.
Minutes? Not
Hours. Minutes. And I slept deeply, better than I had in months.
because your brain wasn't overstimulated.
Overstimulated means too much input, too much information, too much noise, right?
Yeah, Wi-Fi gives us constant stimulation, constant updates, constant everything.
And our brains need rest from that. Real rest. Real quiet.
On a no Wi-Fi day, you finally get it.
The next morning, I woke up earlier than usual.
Feeling good?
Feeling different, refreshed, clear, like my brain had actually rested.
And was the Wi-Fi back?
I checked, yes, the router was working again. Wi-Fi was available.
What did you do?
I hesitated.
Hesitated, like paused and thought about it, right?
Yeah, part of me wanted to immediately jump back online, check everything I missed, catch up.
But
Another part of me wanted to hold on to this feeling, this clarity, this presence.
so what did you choose?
I made a deal with myself. I would turn on Wi-Fi, but with boundaries, with purpose, not just mindless scrolling.
That's smart.
I decided to have Wi-Fi free time every day. Maybe an hour in the morning, maybe during meals, maybe before bed.
Little pockets of freedom.
Exactly. Because one day without Wi-Fi taught me something important.
What?
Wi-Fi is a tool, a powerful tool, but like any tool, it should serve me, not control me.
We should use it intentionally, not habitually.
Habitually means doing something automatically without thinking, right?
Yes, many of us use Wi-Fi habitually. We don't choose, we just do it.
On a no Wi-Fi day, you break that habit. You choose again.
And that choice is powerful.
So, looking back at this whole day, what did you learn?
I learned that I'm more addicted to Wi-Fi than I thought.
Addicted, like you can't stop even when you want to, right?
Yeah, I check Wi-Fi compulsively, without thinking, without needing a reason.
Compulsively means you feel forced to do it, like a strong urge, right?
Exactly. And that scared me a little.
But awareness is the first step.
True, if you're not aware, you can't change.
I also learned that life moves slower without Wi-Fi, but it feels richer.
Richer, like fuller, more meaningful, right?
Yeah, time stretched out. I could savor moments. Savor means to enjoy something slowly and completely, right?
Yes. We usually rush through life, scrolling, clicking, moving fast.
On a no Wi-Fi day, you can slow down, breathe, be.
And maybe that's what we all need. Not forever, but sometimes.
Yeah, a break, a pause, a chance to remember what life feels like offline.
Because the best parts of life aren't streamed or downloaded.
They're lived, right here, right now.
In real time, in real life, with real people.
So maybe you listening right now can try it. Not a whole day if that's too scary.
Maybe just a few hours. One morning, one evening.
See what happens. Notice how you feel. Notice what's hard. Notice what's beautiful.
And who knows, you might discover something about yourself.
You might find hobbies you forgot, conversations you've been avoiding, silence you've been running from.
Or you might just enjoy the peace.
Either way, it's worth exploring.
Because Wi-Fi will always be there. But this moment, this day, this life?
It's happening right now, and it's worth being fully present for.
And before we finish, let's slow down and look at some strong words we used today.
Our little word tour, 10 words from this episode with calm meanings and simple examples.
Yes, you can just listen or repeat after us if you like. No pressure.
All right, let's start. First word.
Obsessed. When you are obsessed, your brain cannot stop thinking about something. It is always in your mind. For example, in the morning, I was obsessed with checking my Wi-Fi connection.
Or, my little sister is obsessed with one app. She uses it all day. You can repeat. Obsessed.
Next one is exaggerate. When you exaggerate, you make something sound bigger or stronger than the truth to show the feeling.
For example, sometimes I say, I use Wi-Fi 1,000 times a day. I exaggerate, but it feels like that.
Or, he exaggerated the story and made it sound more dramatic. Repeat. Exaggerate.
Now, a feeling word. Intense. When something is intense, it is very strong and heavy. It is not soft or light.
For example, on my no Wi-Fi day, the silence in the morning felt intense.
Or, the conversation was so intense that I felt tired after. You can repeat. Intense.
Next one is vulnerable. When you feel vulnerable, you feel open and easy to hurt. Your feelings are close to the surface.
For example, being offline made me feel vulnerable, like I could not hide behind the screen.
Or she felt vulnerable when she shared her fears with her friend. Repeat. Vulnerable.
Now, a thinking word. Contradiction. A contradiction is when two things do not match or agree. They cannot both be true in the same way.
For example, it is a contradiction that Wi-Fi connects us, but sometimes makes us feel lonely.
Or, saying I care about you but never spending time together is a contradiction. You can repeat. Contradiction.
Now a phrase. Play it safe. When you play it safe, you choose the easy, safe option. You do not take a risk.
For example, when people ask, how are you? I play it safe and say, I'm fine.
Or, he played it safe and did not share his real opinion. Repeat. Play it safe.
Next phrase. Get in your own way. When you get in your own way, you stop yourself with your own habits or thoughts.
Other people are not the problem. You are blocking yourself.
For example, I wanted to focus, but my Wi-Fi habit got in my own way.
Or, she gets in her own way by overthinking everything. You can repeat, get in your own way.
Now, a very emotional phrase. Pour your heart out. When you pour your heart out, you share all your real feelings. You do not hide your emotions.
For example, with no Wi-Fi distractions, he poured his heart out about how stressed he felt.
Or she poured her heart out in her diary after a difficult day. Repeat, pour your heart out.
Next one, hold on to something. When you hold on to something, you do not want to let it go, even if it is not good for you anymore.
For example, I was holding on to Wi-Fi like a safety blanket.
Or he still holds on to old habits that make him unhappy. You can repeat, hold on to.
And our last phrase, wake up to something. When you wake up to something, you finally see a truth that was there the whole time. You become aware.
For example, after one day without Wi-Fi, I woke up to how much it controlled my life.
Or she woke up to the fact that she was always comparing herself to others online. Repeat, wake up to.
So, those were our 10 words for today's word tour.
You do not need to remember all of them perfectly now. Just choose one or two you like and try to use them this week.
You can write a sentence in the comments with one of these words or phrases.
And of course, you can always come back, listen again, and wake up to even more meaning the second time.
Yeah, every time you listen, your brain catches one more word, one more idea, one more feeling.
And if today's episode made you think about your own Wi-Fi habits, that is already a big step.
No pressure, just awareness. You are doing great just by being here, listening and learning in English.
We're really proud of you.
All right, we'll let you go and live your real life now. Maybe with your Wi-Fi turned off for just a little while.
Yes, this is Jason.
And this is Mia.
And you've been listening to the English Leap podcast.
Thank you for being here with us today.
Until next time, stay curious, stay present, and keep learning.
Bye.
Bye.